Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. So today we're going to be taking a look at Team of the Season, Tots Batshuayi, the Belgian striker who plays his football for Dortmund at the moment. 94 rated. Oh, striker item, it's just crazy. Look at the stats on that. 91 pace, 96, that's right, 96 shooting, as well as 93 dribbling and physical. The 6'1" striker has medium-low work rates, and as we know, he's right-footed with a good 4-star weak foot, but he only possesses the 3-star skills. So, a couple of different squad options for you. Obviously, you're most likely to come up against Batshuayi in a Bundesliga team. I've got a pretty nice one here today, lots of special items in there, and then some of the more meta players on the game. And then this is the main mega squad that I was testing him out in as that lone striker in the 4-3-2-1. Well, he's got a couple of forwards there that are really going to help act as strikers too, but he is your main target man in this mega squad full of different special items. So, moving on into the in-game stats, as we know, Batshuayi's got a few special items on the game this year and has been well, banging the goals in ever since he's been playing for Dortmund. Now, on basic chemistry style, I mean, you got up to 5 out of the 6 stats on his item in the 90s. Well, that's what we've got with the engine anyway. You know, 97 pace, 99 dribbling, 91 passing, just to get the acceleration and sprint speed up really, and then max out pretty much everything within the dribbling. And well, the odd bit of passing can't hurt either. I was already very happy with the shooting stats that he's got, and of course with 99 strength at his disposal already, like there's nothing else we can do there, so no need to add like a finisher or a hawk, which is what I would typically use on a player like this. So moving on into the clips, you're going to be able to see all of the goals that I was able to score with the Dortmund striker, and it's time for us to talk through the positives and negatives. Now for me, there are 2 things which stand out for this player, which is not good. Other than that, he's going to be up there as one of the better strikers on the game, that's for sure. Now, those 2 things could be seen as major, depending on like how often you use certain things. Like if you're a heavy sprinter on the game, you're going to notice that Batshuayi's stamina runs out a bit quicker than other players. Like what I would class it as now is average, you know. I would hope and expect for a lot better at this stage in the game with this rating of an item and stuff, but as you know, he has got a relatively low stamina stat to begin with, so it hasn't been boosted by as much as I maybe would have hoped for. And you will notice the last sort of 20 minutes of the game and into extra time, you'll be blowing a little bit, you'll be puffing somewhat. Now, skill moves is the other area of his game which could hinder you if you are a bit of a skiller. Only having 3-star means that you just can't do some of the Berber spins and stuff which gain you that extra added space on the game. However, you've still got ball rolls, roulettes and drag backs and stuff at your disposal, which are arguably just as useful some of the time. So those are the negatives that I can think of. The rest of this is going to be glowing because Batshuayi's a beast, that's for sure. We start with the pace. This is where you really notice a change from previous special items, because I feel like pace has always been kind of good but not great, whereas it's really great now. It's basically perfection, and one of the first things I noticed about him, apart from just how quick he was how well positioned he was. So I mean that in 2 ways. So it's like making those key early runs at pace, ready for the ball to be played through like a threaded through ball, and he's timing it right against the defenders and stuff. And then also somewhat being static when you want him to be, willing to win that ball in the air, because, you know, his jumping and aerial ability are right up there, and having the strength at his disposal too means that he is going to outmuscle a lot of people and act as a great target man. So he's kind of a bit of both, you know. We've got someone who's really quick and he's making them runs off the last shoulder of the defender, and then we've also got the big target man. You know, he is 6'1", so that's relatively tall, and he's going to be able to win you headers if that's your game style as well. So you get the best of both worlds here. And alongside that, we maxed out his dribbling stats, pretty much anyway. Like, his first touch, perfection. His overall dribbling with the ball at his feet, even though he hasn't got the 4-star skills, was really up there, like alongside some of the better dribblers on the game. Stats wise, it is basically perfection as well. There's not much you can say apart from he can weave, he's agile. That's the biggest change from any other versions of Batshuayi on the game that I've used this year, is that you've actually got a crazy agile player who turns and twists really, really well even though previous items have felt clunky to me. So that is definitely the biggest change here, and it's incredibly noticeable as well. Like we mentioned, you get 99 strength. There isn't much better. He's going to be able to outmuscle even some of the strongest defenders, or at least put up a fight anyway. And then when it comes down to it, he is going to net you goals. And I'm talking with both feet from all kinds of distances. He's got that in his locker too. You know, this is one of the best all-round strikers on the game, one of the highest rated, and of course with the stats that he's got, he is just going to be, he's going to deliver, and that's really important. Now I can see there being a few issues with those skill moves and with that stamina, but to be honest, he's still going to net you goals, trust me. Give him a try. Let me know what you think of him on the game, because for me, all my days, I really enjoyed Team of the Season Batshuayi. So there you go, guys. That is my review. I hope you have enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.